What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be how I sugar my face. As you already know from the title, I get a lot of hairs, like little vellus hairs on my chin, and then I get these weird long pieces of hair from my chin and then from my neck. So I figured because it's time to kind of take care of that and get them off of my face, I might as well record it. This is my second time around doing sugaring on myself. When I was in beauty school, I did learn a little bit about sugaring, and I had this optional course that I could have taken, but I decided not to go down that route. Okay, so the first round of sugaring was a hot mess. It was really easy and simple to make the sugar, and I cooked the sugar to a specific color. So I didn't time it. I was terrible at that. But I cooked it to a color. I knew what color I was shooting for. The other thing is you want to think about when you're making sugar is your temperature. So I live in California where it's fairly hot. And so your sugar paste will melt down and become sticky faster. So I knew as a factor in the back of my mind that I needed to cook my sugar a little bit longer. So this is the sugar that I came up with, this really dark, deep color, which I think when I go to make my sugar paste again, which I will record for you guys, I am going to go a little bit lighter. This is still really good sugar, and once it's been kind of maneuvered, it works really well, but it is like super hard to get out. So yeah, I'm going to cook it a little bit lighter the next time. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video and get this sugaring started. So I have managed to fork out some sugar, and I should probably take my ring off. So I'm just gonna play with it, pull it, and you can see it stretching apart. And I just like to get this so it softens a little bit because it's a little hard to just stick right on my face. So I like to use the stripless sugar paste. It's easier for me. It's less waste. I do want to mention that I'm going to try to sugar my underarms again, but still waxed my underarms and I still wax my Brazilian because the Brazilian is really painful for me. And I just want to get it over with. And the fastest and quickest way I know how to do that is with waxing. So maybe as it grows in and it's a little bit shorter, I'll maybe try it every 2 weeks, or, when I have less hair, because I'm a little nervous to switch over to Brazilian sugaring and do it on myself. So I still wax that area. And then my underarms, I tried to sugar my underarms and I couldn't pull the skin taut enough. And the sugar was sticking. This is a place that gets warm. Again, that's also what happened with, or my fear of what's going to happen with the Brazilian, is those areas get warm quickly. And so the sugar paste is melting faster than, like, let's say your legs or your face. So anyway, so now I've played with the sugar, and instead of that like deep, dark brown, or I guess brown, blackish color, it's like this goldeny color. And this is, now I know it's ready to work. And so the motion I'm going to use, I'm going to show you guys on my hand, is I'm going to take and mold the sugar like so, and then let it, she called it airplaning off. Mold the sugar, airplane off, and then flick. And then it just flicks off like it would hard wax. So I'm just going to do that on my face. I have a mirror down here because I also need to see what I'm doing. I'm going to show you guys the exact motion. So I'm going to hold this side of my face, and I'm going to take the sugar paste like so and airplane off and do it again, and then flick. And as that flick, I've now removed hairs. I can't see. So then I'm going to do it over here, and I kind of hold it, stretch the skin, airplane off, and then get it nice and good in there. Get it nice and good on the skin, and then flick, flick, flick. And it definitely for me is a little bit uncomfortable. I can see the hairs. I'll try to get a good up close shot of it. And then I know I have a hair down here that I'm gonna try to get. And you wanna mold the sugar around the hair. Pretty sure I got it. Yep, I got it. Let me see if I can show you guys. Got it. And you have to move fast with sugar or else it'll melt. As your sugar gets stickier and if it's sticking to your fingers more than it is the skin that you're waxing, it's time to get a new ball. I'm gonna go down my neck, pull the skin down, fly off. And get under my chin. It keeps folding in, so I'm missing if I'm getting the hairs. And it's starting to stick to my fingers a little bit more. So it's supposed to be like 90 degrees today. So I'm sure, I have the air on, but I'm sure it's pretty warm in here. So I need to move a little bit faster. Go down my neck and up. Just to get all of those pieces off. I don't have a lot because surprisingly the sugar has lasted to me longer than waxing. And there's less hairs this time around. So my sugar paste is melting in on me. I get over here, kind of hold it in and mold it and pull. And I love how it just, I don't know, I don't need a strip. I can like reuse and pull and reuse and pull. And then it's getting stickier, so I think it's time for me to get a new ball. Unfortunately, like with the weather and everything, it's just warm. Ooh. That hit different. Woo! That right there. My face is turning red. Let's see. I'm being extra. I don't normally wax all of this, but I figured I'd try it. Yeah, I won't be doing that again. That hurts. That definitely hurts. But I did get the hairs that were over there that were sticking. And I got the ones over here too. Go ahead and go this way. And it's better to hold your skin. I just can't record, hold a mirror, and hold my skin. So my technique is not the greatest. But it's better to kind of, like, I don't want to get my sideburns or anything. I don't got that much, so I don't need to do that. But I'll get my cheek like I did the other side. And I don't normally do my cheeks. I just focus on my chin area, but for the purpose of the video, I'll do my cheeks. And you just mold it. I love that you can just mold it to the skin. Mold it to the skin. And then you do the pull off. Ooh. There we go. And it takes practice. Like, it may seem easy, but to be real, the first time I did this, I was like, I'm never waxing my face again. I don't do my lip. That hurts too much. And I feel like I got a man. If he complained about my lip hair, then maybe I'll consider it. But my lip hair is not that bad for me to want to wax. And that's a painful area to me. The sugar, my skin just feels like amazing. And it's easy. Pull it off. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and toss this ball, wash my hands, and then come back on so I can make sure that I got all of the little spots that I wanted to get. So I'll be right back. My skin is looking good. It's feeling smooth. And I don't see those hairs that I had down there anymore. And it's a nice form of exfoliation as well. My skin is red. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but my skin is definitely red. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take a cool washcloth and just lay it on my skin. My skin was feeling like heated, so I just take a cool cloth and lay it on there. To kind of calm everything down. And then I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite things ever, and that is high frequency. So I absolutely love high frequency. It kills bacteria. It creates an oxygen layer over the skin so that it kills free radicals or the things that are killing the oxygen, which helps bacteria grow. That's the simplest way I can put it. So it also helps with product absorption. It just does so many wonderful things. And literally, if I have a massive pimple or a pimple that hurts, I just go ahead and I just use high frequency. If you're gonna have like ingrown hairs or anything like that, this helps kill all of the bacteria and helps minimize the likelihood that you may get some of those reactions. But if you're going to a waxing place or you have a specific wax girl that you go to, ask her about high frequency just to see if she does it as an add-on or she includes it in a service, because it will really help with acne. It'll help, well, if you go to an esthetician for a facial, ask her about it. But waxing in particular, it'll help kill the bacteria and it'll help kill anything under the surface of the skin that we cannot see that will aid in the production of ingrown hairs or acne. I hope all of that makes sense. So you can use it plain on the skin. I have been able to, but just because I'm trying to be a little extra, I'm gonna go in with this Colloidal Mask. It's just a gel mask. It'll help the product glide on easier, just because I'm feeling a little bit of warmth and I'm feeling just warmth. I want to hydrate my skin, give it a little love. I'm gonna put this on and it'll help the electrode glide over the skin easier. So I'm gonna turn it on, and it sounds way worse than what it is. So you hold the electrode, you turn it on. This is called grounding. You ground it to the skin, and then you let your finger go. And then at the bottom, I am turning this up or down. I like to use the pointed one, but because I'm working on a bigger surface, like the whole bottom part of my face, I'm just using this one. So anywhere I waxed, I'm going in and just massaging this. So I went ahead and grounded again while it was on my skin, and then I lifted the electrode from my face and removed my finger. This is a professional type of product. If you guys want a full video on how to use high frequency, I can do one of those as well, because it's very, 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 very effective for helping with acne, helping with ingrown hairs and things like that. When I have really bad acne, I use it every morning and every night, because this is a more homeopathic way to kill acne without piling on products on my skin or popping and just doing all the bad stuff that you shouldn't do. You can hit it with high frequency in the morning, and then hit it with high frequency in the evening when you do your skincare routine. And by the next day, it will have gone down, if not completely flattened. And all of that bacteria that you couldn't get to has now dissipated into the lymph and is being flushed out of your system. So I really love high frequency for that reason. And then when I feel like today my face was really red, and waxing, when I get any kind of reaction like that, I hit it with high frequency as well, because I don't know, I just want to try to prevent any bad reactions as much as possible, especially on my skin. So my skin is completely clean now. I did a wash, tone, a treatment product that I've been using, a hydration product, and then SPF. SPF is key if you go get your face waxed. Another tip to ask your waxer or esthetician is if they have sunscreen or they're providing sunscreen for you. If not, you want to make sure that you bring your sunscreen in your purse, so after your facial waxing service you can put that on before you go out in the sun if you're going through during the day, because waxing your face or threading your face, sugaring your face is a form of exfoliation. So you don't want to exfoliate your face, have new baby skin, and then walk outside. That is not the key, sis. So make sure that you're bringing SPF, or that your waxer or esthetician has SPF when you're doing a hair removal service. What else? I think that is it. Oh, there's one more thing that I wanted to mention that I did not use, but I found helpful when I was sugaring my underarms, as that's an area that gets really warm, and that is either arrowroot powder or cornstarch. All I had was cornstarch, so that's what I used. It kind of works to dry out the area. I think it's like, I don't know, there's a certain powder that you can buy, but I had cornstarch, so I just used that. I didn't need it today. My face wasn't super moist or sweaty or anything like that, so it was easy just to use the one pass of the sugar and remove all the hair. So yeah, that's another major key when you are sugaring your face. I believe that's everything that I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If so, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments what other sugaring videos you want to see, what other waxing videos, or aesthetic videos in general. I am a licensed esthetician, so I do a lot of at-home things. And if you guys want to see how I do it, just let me know. And I hope to see you in the next video.